Hi y'all, this is Elaine from Slane's ASMR, and you are now watching Crow Bro.
What up, guys? This is Toon Rami, and you're watching Crow Bro.
How's it going, guys? It's Buddy Crowbro here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Platinum. In the last episode, we started off our journey, met up with our best friend Blue Mew, tried to run into the tall grass because we're a bunch of 10-year-old irresponsible children. We're given our first Pokemon, and with a little gift from our mom, we're given the running shoes. So instead of walking like little turtles, we can actually run for once. And now, in this episode, with the suggestion of our mother, we are going to go head to Sandgem Town to properly thank Professor Rowan for actually giving us Pokemon in the first place. Because honestly, excuse me, burp there, if I were an adult and I saw 10-year-olds trying to run to the tall grass, I probably wouldn't have actually given them Pokemon in the first place. So, yeah. Too slow, Crowbro. I'm sick of waiting. I'm gonna go see Professor Rowan so I can thank him properly. So, I had this great idea. Listen up, okay? You know that lake we always play at? You know, the one that they say a legendary Pokemon lives there? You guessed it, let's catch that Pokemon. That'll make Professor Rowan happy, I'm sure of it. You and me together, we got nothing to fear. So with that, we're actually going to head to the lake, which is to the left-hand side of the town. Lake Verity, or Verity Lakefront, however you want to say it. So, let's read the sign. Lake Verity ahead. According to legend, this lake is home to the Pokemon said to be the being of emotion. It is because of this Pokemon that people can experience sorrow and fear. Alright, we're at the lake. Get ready because we're capturing that legendary Pokemon. Trust me on this one here. It even says so on the side. He's not following the advice of a scientist or Professor Rowan or his mom or a teacher or a book or even the Nigerian prince that probably emails him on the internet. He believes it wholeheartedly because of a sign. Not anything else. A sign. The imagination of a 10-year-old is very prominent in this game with the way that they designed the little text boxes. I love it. I honestly love it. Sinnoh has one of my favorite joking styles in the entire game. What's going on? The flowing time. The expanding space. I will make it at mine. I will make it all mine one day. Way to ruin the mood of a villain, Crowbro. Cyrus is my name. Remember it. I can't reach that low. Until then, sleep while you can. Legendary Pokemon of the lake bed. I don't make a good villain. Allow me to pass. Step aside. I do not make a good villain. I can't reach that deep. What was that about, weird guy? Okay, Crowbro, let's catch that legendary Pokemon. And of course, because it's Pokemon, it's actually gonna be here for once. Did you hear that, Crowbro? That was the legendary Pokemon's crying. I'm sure of it. It had to be. Now's our chance. Let's catch it. Now, coming up is my favorite line of the entire game. I don't know why they decided to do it this way, but it's really funny, and I'm gonna read it with the exact emotion and purpose that the developers intended it. So, wait, what? We don't have anything on us. You know, Pokeballs, P-O-K accent E balls? I love that line so much. P-O-K accent E balls. It's just so aggressive. I love it so much. If we don't have those, we can't catch Pokemon or take them around with us. You think Professor Rowan will give us some if we ask him? You know, you remember what he said, don't you? He said to visit him at his lab if we needed anything. Okay, Crowbro, I'll race ya. First one to Professor Rowan's lab to Sandgem Town rules. And because it's Barry, we're actually not going to be able to catch up with him, even if we run. So, let's actually head back to where we originally started our journey on 201. And, for the first time, actually in the series, well, not in the series, but in this game specifically, we now can step onto the tall grass. Excuse me, I'm burping a lot today, and I do not know why. Sorry about that. But without further ado, let's walk through the tall grass. And I was about to say, and hey, we made it! And actually managed to walk through without bumping into wild Pokemon. But of course, we have to bump into a wild Pokemon. So as you can see, which is something that I didn't actually point out in the last episode, right next to level 6, our Piplup is actually female. Now, I've prepared a whole edit that many of my personal friends know that I've been a little afraid to make the edit because I don't know if I'll actually be able to do it correctly. But I prepared a little edit to explain not only how genders sort of work in Pokemon, but to explain how rare of the fact that it is that we actually got a female starter. And to explain that, I'd like to introduce one of my special friends, if you can take it away.
Hi, I'm Sierra from Semi-Emo CC, and today we're going to be talking about genders in Pokemon. Genders were first introduced in Gen 2 in Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Before this point, the only gendered Pokemon in the series were Nidoran male and female, and they were only set apart due to the gender sign being within their name. In Pokemon, genders can be split by 8 different categories: only male, only female, genderless, 1-to-7 ratio in favor of males, 1-to-3 ratio in favor of males, 50% even split in gender, and vice versa for the 1-to-7 and 1-to-3 ratios, but in favor of females. Starters fall in the 1-to-7 male ratio category, so the fact that Crowbro managed to get a female Piplup for the Let's Play is pretty rare in itself. That's it for me, guys. I hope to possibly see some of you over on my channel. Lots of love. Bye, y'all.
Thanks, Sierra. And yeah, that is basically a little information type of edit for how not only how rare gender, to have a female starter, but kind of a little information history on genders as it is. So let's keep going. Now, if I remember correctly, if we run into a wild battle, no, that's not it. Hey, it's Starly! I am actually a huge fan of Starlies. I really love Starlies because in my original run-through, Starly was my go-to flying type. Because if I remember correctly, you get Starly, you can get Hoot Hoot, and later in the game, you can get Skarmory, I believe. But Starly was always my go-to. I loved using Starly, and unfortunately, like I said in the last episode, because we are going to use a brand new team, I'm not going to use Starly this time, but I highly recommend anybody that wants to potentially run Starly because it evolves into one of the best flying types in the entire series. In my opinion, Staraptor. And again, in my opinion, Staraptor is a beast. Anyway, let's talk to this person here. Hi, I work at the Pokemart. Did you know that if a Pokemon's HP is measured by its hit points? If a Pokemon runs out of HP, it faints and can't battle anymore. If a Pokemon's HP gets low, you should heal it with a potion. Here, I'll give you a potion as a free sample. First one's free! My voice kind of cracked there. It will automatically go to your medicine pocket in your bag. And we got our potion! If I remember correctly, I believe every first route in the game has somebody, like every Pokemon game has somebody on the first route that will give you a potion. So if we go into our bag, the title that's titled bag, obviously. We go to our medicine cabinet, which is the second one. There it is, a potion. A spray type medicine for wounds. It restores the HP of one Pokemon, just 20 points. And if we go to our Pokemon, let's say for example our Piplup was in a battle and it got damaged all the way to 2 HP left, we can use that potion and we can actually fully restore the HP of our little Piplup. That's basically how it works. It's basically just a generic healing item of all RPGs and stuff. Not really an important person to talk to, but I will talk to him because he does explain something relative to the game. That ledge is one way. Jump down for a shortcut to Twin Leaf Town. If you jump down the ledge, yes, it is a shortcut, but you can't actually go up it. You can only go down, like he said, one way. So, we finally made it. Let's finally go into Sandgem Town and thank Professor Rowan. And we have Dawn waiting for us. Oh, there you are. Please, come with me. The professor's waiting. This is it. The Pokemon Research Lab. Let's go. Thud. What the? Oh, it's you, Crowbro. That old guy. He's not so scary. As much as he is totally out there. It doesn't matter, Crowbro. I'm out of here. See you later. Oh, bye, Blue Mew, I guess. Wow, what was that? Your friend sure seems to be really impatient. Well, anyway, let's go inside. Again, my burping's acting up just a little bit, so I want to try to get it all out there before we enter. I am going to avoid talking because one of my favorite themes of the entire game actually plays when you enter this, and it only plays the first time you enter into the research lab. So for this first time, I won't be talking or reading because I really want to enjoy this moment, and I hope you enjoy it too. So let's go on and go. And yes, we would like to give a nickname to our Piplup. After a lot of thought and, weirdly enough, asking a lot of people that I know personally, I've come up with the name of our Piplup. After all that thinking, and with the advice taken from a certain special friend that you guys heard earlier, it is pretty clear, and it makes complete sense because our Piplup is also female, that we name our starter after the person that the entire run was influenced by. And I find it fitting that, again, I never ran Piplup in my entire life, and because of her advice, I decided to run Piplup for the first time, and our Piplup is female, like I said. So because of those coincidences and how that managed to line up, I find no name more deserving than Sierra. So Sierra, if you're watching this, this is the surprise that I've been alluding to for the longest time. The Piplup will be named after you. Okay, I see. And you're happy with that nickname? Of course we are, Professor. We are. When I first saw you two step into the tall grass without Pokemon, I was shocked. I was astounded by these foolhardy children. But now, you've astounded me in an entirely different way. Already, there's a bond growing between you and that Pokemon. I feel privileged to have met you. I'm sure Piplup feels the same way about you. That's why I'll ask you to cherish that Piplup of yours. And we will, Professor. We will. I'm so glad you're so kind to Pokemon. I cannot make a female young voice at all. If you weren't, I'd have to... Oh, I just can't say. Am I the only one that found that weird that the second that she said that, the music went silent, like if she had some murder intentions? Like if somehow if you were cool with a Pokemon, she'd just whack out a knife and just stab, 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 stab. And I'm only using that commentary because it's near Halloween. But did anyone else find that creepy? Because I found it really creepy. Okay? See, even Professor Rowan was like, okay, Don, okay, calm down, murder, hide away your murder intentions, calm down, calm down. Anyway, let's move on to the main topic. There is something I want you to do for me. Allow me to properly introduce myself first. My name, as you know, is Rowan. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kinds of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. To do so, it is necessary to collect data, using the Pokedex. That is what I wish to ask of you. I want to entrust you with this Pokedex. Will you use it to record data? I usually say data, but for some reason data just seems more appropriate right now. On all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me? Yes, we will. Good answer. And we've attained the Pokedex, hooray! Which is a staple in pretty much every Pokemon game imaginable. That Pokedex, of course. That Pokedex is a very high-tech device. It will automatically record the data on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. Crowbro, I ask you that you go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon in this region. I've got one too! When you walked up to Route 209 with your Pokemon, what did you feel? I've lived for 60 long years. Even now, I get a thrill when I'm with Pokemon. Now, you should know that there are countless Pokemon in this world. That means there are as many thrills waiting for you out there. Now go! Crowbro, your grand adventure awaits. The Pokemon I met at for the first time was Chimchar. If you would have chosen Chimchar on Route 21, we'd have the same Pokemon now. Not that it matters now, but anyway, I'm Don. I also helped the professor add pages to the Pokedex. I don't know why now when it comes to Dawn, I'm stuttering a lot. So, in the sense, I'm just like you. I just got a little head start on you, that's all. I'll be glad to teach you things, Crowbro. I'll be glad to teach you things. Glad to meet you, Crowbro. Of course I'm stuttering. And I believe that is it. So, let's head outside. Crowbro! You just see Professor Rowan just run outside. Crowbro! What? What? Who? What? Where? Why? What? I have something good here. You should take this as well. And we've obtained our first TM. Now, basic summary, TMs are just basically moves that you can teach your Pokemon that it doesn't learn naturally by leveling up. Like for example, if I remember correctly, like I'll just use this example because I was researching this Pokemon a little bit earlier. Floatzel doesn't learn Ice Beam through leveling up, but it learns it through TM. So even though it doesn't naturally learn it through leveling up, you can't have a Floatzel with Ice Beam because you can learn it via TMs, and that's just basically what it is. That is a technical machine, TM for short. That one contains the move Return. Using the technical machine, or TM for short, like I just explained literally, thanks Professor Rowan, teaches a move instantly to a Pokemon. Bear in mind, however, that a TM is only single use. The move Return gains power the more friendly your Pokemon is with you. It is up to you, of course, if you want to use the TM or not. I'll send you off with a wish that your journey will be fun. Oh wow, I didn't know the professor had TMs. Was he a trainer when he was young? Okay, Crowbro, I'll act as your mentor. I've got a bit more experience than you as a trainer, and as a professor's assistant, I didn't see the period. Okay, follow me. This building with the red roof, it's funny, they say red roof, and traditionally, Pokecenters do have red roofs. But weirdly enough, in Pokemon Platinum and Diamond and Pearl specifically, the shading of the game was a little bit off, and as you can clearly see, it's orange. So I always found it weird that they said red roof, even though you can see it as orange. But anyway, this building with the red roof is a Pokemon Center. This is a place that heals Pokemon after they've been hurt in battle. You can find the Pokemon. Wait, You can find Pokemon in most Pokemon towns. I am stuttering horribly. Wow. The building with the blue roof over here is the Pokemart. It is a shop where you can buy and sell items and machines and medicines. Where you can buy... Oh god. Crowrow, since you're a novice trainer, you wouldn't be able to buy many things and merchandise. So so it doesn't bother you. Don't let it bother you. Wow. Oh, that's right, Crowbro. Don't you need to let your family know that you're going to be helping Professor Rowan with the Pokedex? You may end up going... Wow. You may need to go to far places, so I think you need to let someone know. Oh, but before you go, heal up your Pokemon at the Poke Center. It will be a lot less scary that way. Okay, bye! So we are definitely going to go back to Twin Leaf Town to actually let our mom know that we're going to go on the journey. Now remember that little kid that talked about ledges? Well yeah, we're going to take the ledges because we can actually skip the tall grass. That's one of the advantages of taking ledges. You don't have to run through the tall grass the entire way back. So by taking ledges, we completely skip all of that. So let's let our mom know. If I can actually get in the door. Hello, Mother. Welcome home, Crowbro. Are you and your Pokemon I was about to say happy and healthy because I'm just used to saying it that way. I just made dinner. Take a quick rest, dear. What is it, Crowbro? Wow, Professor Rowan asked you to do something that big? Okay, dear, go for it. Your mom's got your back. Oh, I know. Wait. Oh, I know, Crowbro. I've got something that you'll find useful. We actually got a journal. What the journal basically does is, let's say for example, you're playing the game and then all of a sudden you take like a week, month, or a certain amount of time hiatus away from the game and you don't remember the last thing that you did. The cool thing about the journal is that it sort of does like a mini summary of what the last thing you were roughly doing is in the game. So if you somehow forget and then you go back into it and want to continue what you were doing, just read your journal and it should tell you pretty much one of the last things you were doing. That's a journal. It keeps record of your daily events. Check it and you'll be able to remember what you did the last day. Again, they basically just explain everything that I just say in a bit more detail. Gee, a journey full of adventures. I envy you, kiddo. Plus, you're not alone. You have your Pokemon with you. I wish I could go instead. I'm just joking, dear. Yep, Crowbro. I'll be alright by myself, so go and enjoy your adventure. When you're exposed to new things and experience new sensations, it makes your mother proud too. But come back sometimes. I would like to see what kind of Pokemon you caught, dear. Excuse me, is my little Blue Mew here? I don't know why I found that funny. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, then I guess he already left. What to do? That boy shouted about going on an adventure. Then he bolted. He's so strong-headed and reckless. I at least wanted him to take this. Not to worry. Crowbro will deliver that to him. Wow, speech impediment for the win. Won't you, Crowbro? Yeah, I'll deliver it. Don't be mad at me. Oh, really? You do that for me? Crowbro, please take this to Blue Mew for me. And the parcel. I believe what the parcel is just a town map in a way. Bye-bye, Crowbro. Enjoy your adventure. Let me think. Knowing my boy, he would probably head straight to Jubilife City. Okay, please take that to my Blue Mew. Man, Blue Mew, you didn't even say goodbye to your mom, dude. And I know you're watching. You didn't even say goodbye to your mom, dude. How could you not say goodbye to your mom? She just wanted to wish you well, but you were like, nah, Mom, I'm going on a journey, bye, and just left her. Like, you didn't even say goodbye. How could you not say goodbye? Anyway, really quickly, we're actually going to go into the Pokemart because I'm going to do something that most people don't do in the second part of the video. As you can see, we can buy Pokeballs. I am specifically gonna buy 5. And you will see in a little bit why. So, if you go up here, oh, that's right! Crowbro, I haven't shown you how to catch a Pokemon. I'll demonstrate how to catch one, so just watch me, okay? So Don is basically just going to do a little run through on how to catch a Pokemon, so I'll just let the little video game tutorial play out as it's scripted just so you can see. Actually, I will not stay silent because I do want to state, earlier Don did say that if you chose a Chimchar, you would have the exact same Pokemon. That is a lie. That is a lie. That is a lie. The reason why it is a lie is because the Pokemon, because there's 3, will be divided between 3 of you. Barry will always choose the starter that is stronger than you. So if you chose Piplup, he will get Turtwig. If you chose Turtwig, he will get Chimchar. If you chose Chimchar, he will get Piplup, and therefore, and so on and so on and so on. Because of that order, whatever Pokemon you choose will also determine the Pokemon that Don gets. So if you pick the Turtwig, Barry will choose a Chimchar, and Don will end up with the Piplup. If you chose Chimchar, then obviously Barry would end up Blue Mew, or whoever you named it, will end up with Piplup. She will end up with Turtwig. She will always end up to the typing that is weak to yours. However, your rival, or Barry, will always end up with a typing that is strong against yours. So if you ever want, in a weird way, to absolutely determine who Don gets, even though it's not really that important for this series, who you pick as a starter and will completely determine both Barry's and Don's starters. Giggle, see? Isn't that neat? Actually, it's better if you lower the target's HP more than I did. It's important to get the Pokemon's HP down as low as you can. It is because a healthy Pokemon is very difficult to catch. Oh, Pokemon also get easier to catch if you're able to make them sleep or something, by using the Pokemon's move. Okay, Crowbro. To get you started, she gives us 5 Pokeballs. I completely forgot she gave us 5 Pokeballs. I bought 5 Pokeballs because I didn't think she would give us Pokeballs, but she did. And I completely forgot. Oh Lord. That's kind of embarrassing. Because... Anyway. As you can see, we are going to be running around just a little bit. Because surprise, surprise, you can actually find a certain Pokemon in this route. And the Pokemon that I want to be searching for in this route is actually the Pokemon that I want to add next to our team. Would you look at that? We actually ended up finding it second try. Yep. Our second new... You have Intimidate. Yes. Okay. The second Pokemon that we will be adding to our team is indeed a Shinx. I wanted to make sure to do this in part 2 so that... I just had a complete brain fart. I wanted to make sure that this would be the ending to part 2 so that you guys knew that not only... we got our Pokedex, not only do we have Pokeballs and we can start catching Pokemon, but we were going to catch our first team member this early in the game. Ooh, okay. So, with any luck, we'll actually be able to catch it on the first try. So, gosh, we have 10 Pokeballs. We could have had 5. 1, 2, 3. There we go, and we have caught our first Pokemon, Shinx. Shinx data was added to the Pokedex. That is going to be our first edition of our team. And yes, we will be nicknaming our Shinx. Because we actually ended up getting it so soon, I didn't actually discuss with anybody what I would be naming our Shinx. So, I'm actually going to nickname it the original nickname that I used to give it as a kid. And again, this is me at 10 years old, so it's not that creative. So the original nickname that I gave it as a kid, and again, this is 10-year-old me nicknaming it, not 20-year-old me right now coming up with a significant name. But I'm pretty sure with how the letters are forming, you guys will be able to figure out what it is. Pretty simplistic and childish, but I don't mind. We're going to be naming our little shinks Sparky. And with that, I think this is a really good place to end the journey. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will be seeing you guys in the next episode. And in case I don't see ya,
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
thanks for watching.